Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and children of St. Gerald's. Let me hear a good morning. Now, President Preckwinkle wants it a little louder. I know this is true. Let's hear it. Good morning. Okay, we are here in celebration of teamwork and cooperation. I am going to call President Toni Preckwinkle, our Cook County President, to the podium. She is going to say a few words about this important event and this important day.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, President Barry. I also want to acknowledge Chairman John Daly from Cook County, Oak Lawn Village Manager Larry Deitchin, Oak Lawn Village Clerk Jane Quinlan. I think we have some more folks here. Let me see. Oak Lawn Trustee Terry Vorderer and Tim Desmond, also an Oak Lawn Trustee, Police Chief Mike Murray, Fire Chief George Sheets, and Father Malcolm. So I'm glad to be here again at St. Gerald's and in the village of Oak Lawn. Today we mark the completion of a project which began last fall, one that will increase both the safety for young people who are crossing the street and facilitate better and smoother flow of traffic, vehicular traffic, through this area. As I said in October, this is a great example of what can happen when units of government work together. At Chairman Daly's urging, this was at his request, our Department of Transportation and Highways worked with Village President Barry and her staff to take this much-needed project and see it through to successful completion. We've widened Central, added left turn lanes, and installed modern traffic signals and pedestrian countdown clocks. Parents can now drive here with a greater sense of security and can walk their children across the street without fear. We've repaired sidewalks, created better drainage, and improved the landscaping. We've had great cooperation from the village, the church, and neighbors, so thank you to all. This project was done on schedule and on budget. This is what I expect from our Department of Transportation and Highways, and taxpayers should expect from us. I want to thank Superintendent John Yonan. Where's John? Thank you, John, and your staff. We're very grateful. And all the workers from Passion Construction who did such a fine job at this intersection of Southwest Highway and Central Avenue. So we're grateful to all the good people from Oak Lawn, the church, and nearby residents for helping us bring this project to completion. Thank you very much.
This project would not happen without Commissioner Daly and his persistence and hard work. Commissioner Daly, can you please come up and say a few words?
Thank you very much, Mayor Barry. To President Preckwinkle, to the John Yonan, to his staff, to Larry, to Jane Quinlan, to Tim and Terry, I want to thank you as the elected officials from this community for pushing this project. This project was made possible after a discussion with President Preckwinkle. She cares about the safety of all the children of this county. This project, as she said, costs $1.3 million of taxpayers' money, and the total after this completion today it will be $3.3 million that in the past 5 years under her leadership that it's been spent in Oak Lawn on various projects. We thank you, President Preckwinkle. Shortly, you will hear from a young man who I consider very young, who was injured in this intersection many years ago. But to the students today, I urge you to, as you approach summer, I know you're looking forward to summer, and before we though, I want to thank the teachers at this great school for your hard work every single day in educating the children of this community. There's no greater profession. President Preckwinkle was a teacher and a teacher of history in the Chicago at Visitation, so she knows the profession of my three teachers were sisters were teachers as well. You have a great profession because you not only are the teacher, you become the parent many times, the social worker, as well as the nurse and advisor to these students. And I thank you for this outstanding job that you do every single day when you enter these halls. Again, to everyone gathered here, to the electeds, it's an honor for me to represent this community and have a very safe and healthy summer. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to call up Principal Tice to say a few words. Thank you.
I won't take too long, but mostly I want to say thank you to all the good people that kept us all safe. I think we were safer in these last 6 months than ever, and we'll be safer in the future, but we were very safe during the construction and everything. We truly appreciate that. All the care that was done to contact us, to work with us, to work with the kids. Thank you to everybody who did that. There's more than I can name. Sis Killen is certainly one of them, and more than her, okay? The engineers were great, everybody. And the last thing I want to say is, I would be remiss if I didn't say to Father Malcolm, congratulations on your 45th anniversary as a priest. Thank you, Father.
Happy anniversary. That's wonderful. What a great way to celebrate that. A few people could not be here today. One in particular, Trustee Olenichik. He sends his congratulations. He is very sorry a work commitment prevented him from being here. We've asked his sons to join us for the ribbon cutting, so I know he's here in spirit. One more person I want to introduce briefly. It was back in 1967, I believe. He was a student here, just like you kids here. I'd like to call Mr. Brian McCarty, a resident back then, and now he's in from Australia, and he wants to tell you his story.
Thanks very much, everyone. In September of 1967, on my bicycle, I was hit by a car at 40 miles an hour at this intersection, injuring me fairly severely. For years afterwards, it was always a frustration, I know, for my father, who had a deep concern in the community that nothing was ever done to fix this intersection. Alex Olenichik lived just down the street from us on Major when I was growing up, and several years ago he became aware of my involvement with this intersection, and I know he kept my email about the subject in his wallet over these years, trying to get something done to fix this intersection. So I'm really happy today that we've finally done something to make this more safe for everyone. And my father, who passed on some time ago, I'm sure is here with us today, joining me in thanking everyone for this work.
Thank you. It's terrific you could be here today, and we are making this corner safer for everyone. I want to acknowledge the efforts of our teachers, all the teachers involved, but especially Mrs. Wolf and Mrs. Cheatham. I also want to thank Mr. Yonan, Martha Martinez, and especially Sis Killen. And Sis, you're here with your children. If you could bring them also for the ribbon cutting. President Preckwinkle, are we ready to cut this ribbon? Of course. She says yes. Okay. So if our dignitaries can go front and center with the Olenichik children.
There are some spots in the box right there.
family up here. Desmonds, come on up. Cut it, they're saying.
Picture with you with President Preckwinkle.
We'll be in touch.
Yes, we will.
Hi, buddy. Oh,